Zenteki Gyakuto Sono Ichi is Oku Iai. So we start with the hands to the side as we walk, and then we reach for the sword on the third step. Cutting diagonally upward, a Kiriage. Using a Tani Muraha, Nukitsuke, stepping and cutting diagonally downward. Sword comes back to the center, Yoku Chiburi, and perform Okuden Noto. Stepping forward with the right foot. In Okuden Waza, the hand remains on the end of the tsuka as you step back. Zenteki Gyakuto Sonoichi. While you're walking, the front opponent attempts to cut you. Before his action, you cut upward to the abdomen and downward to the right shoulder diagonally. Zenteki Gyakuto Sonoichi. In Zenteki Gyakuto Sono Ni, we start by stepping forward right, left, right, and the hands come to the tsuka. Draw diagonally, cutting Kiriage, shuffle forward, and step to cut diagonally back. Bring the Kisaki back on center, perform Yoku Chiburi, and Okuden Noto. The left foot steps forward to the right, the hand remains, and we step back, starting with the left foot. In Zenteki Gyakuto Sono Ni, while you are walking, the front opponent attempts to cut you. In advance of his actions, you cut upward from the right abdomen and then downward diagonally from the left shoulder. Zenteki Gyakuto Sono Ni. In Tate Kito, we step forward right, left, right, then both hands come to the ska. Threaten the man to the front 45, turn, stab to the rear, lift, cut down, forward, then left foot step and cut down at the 45 left. Yoku Chiburi and Okuden Noto. Step forward with the right foot and step back with the left. Metsuke is always toward the fallen opponent until the right hand leaves the tsuka. In Tate Kito, while you are walking, two opponents appear in front of you, one at a 45 degree to the left and 45 degree to the right. The one opponent in the rear is also at a 45 degree angle. Tate Kito. For illustrative purposes, we'll demonstrate Koteki Gyakuto from the side view. Stepping forward with the right foot, on the third step, hands come to the tsuka and we turn and cut diagonally upward. Cut low with the kisaki, following through. Pivot 180 degrees and cut diagonally downward. Then the kisaki comes back on center and we perform chibori and okuden noto. Step forward with the left foot, pause, and step back with the left foot. In Koteki Gyakuto, two opponents are walking in front and rear of you. The rear opponent attempts to cut you. In advance of his action, you turn around, cut from the right abdomen to the left shoulder, and then cut down to the front opponent diagonally. Koteki Gyakuto. Koteki Gyakuto. In order to more effectively demonstrate the technique, Shumabu Kuro-sensei will be performing this from a side view. In Koteki Nukiuchi, we step forward with the right foot, right foot, and approach the tsuka on the fourth step. Turn and cut diagonally downward from the opponent's right shoulder to his left hip. Turn, cut diagonally downward from the right shoulder to the left hip. Bring the kisaki back online and perform okuden noto. Then, step forward with the right foot and begin stepping back with the left. Finish by dropping the right hand, then the left hand. In Koteki Nukiuchi, two opponents are walking in front and in the rear of you. The rear opponent attempts to cut you. In advance of his action, you turn around and cut down from the right shoulder diagonally in kesa and down toward the front opponent's right shoulder diagonally in kesa. Koteki Nukiuchi. Koteki Nukiuchi.